going to be the most useful function of entire bucket of tax function. See, I am going to perform some calculation based upon the certain condition. Okay, so when I said that certain condition, I know you may be thinking of if function, but this is not if function. We don't need any status after performing the function, right? So if gives us the status and gives us the status, then your or gives us the status. So we are not looking for that. We are looking for the calculation. Okay. So we know we have function in Excel like if function, like sum if, average if, count if. So but we don't have this function with us in Power BI. We have one single function for all the functions, that is known as calculate. So remember this word, the calculate is the function we are going to use throughout throughout the calculation. So whenever you are going to or you are going to deal with the calculation, you need the calculate. Yes, calculate, that is we are going to use, right? So in front of you I am going to put some couple of conditions, and according to that condition we will perform some operations and calculations. So how we are going to use the calculation function, so let's understand. So let's take one scenario or the one condition. See, in a practical scenario also you are going to face a lot of conditions on your daily job, like you need to you need to calculate the total order quantity along with the categories of those functions, categories of those products. So at that time also you need to calculate the count of those total number of order against the category of that particular product. So we will perform same condition over here, then you will get to know that what I mean to say. So my condition is I need to count total order for the clothing category. Okay, so for that purpose, how I am going to do that? So for that purpose I need to, first of all I'll take I'm selecting the card. And what is our first condition? I need to count total order for the clothing category. So we know that we have simply count function, in our Excel also. So here, what we are going to do? We are going to use a create function, a calculate function, right? How we can use? So I know I already told you that how you can create the measures. So you have to go under the measure, again new measure. So what we want? So I want total number of. So I'm using under instead of number we can use the hashtag. So total number of orders, right, is equals to what I want, count. So count, if you type count, you can see the different type of count function are here. So count x, count rows, count ax, count a, and distinct count. What is meant by distinct count? We are going to select this distinct count. Distinct count means it gives you the unique number. That means it will not give you the multiple numbers. It will select the unique numbers on the distinct count. Duplicates will not be there. Okay, distinct count. And what we want? Order numbers. Okay, total number of orders. We want order number. I'll just see the order numbers from the up sales. We are going to select this. So how I type G, total number of orders. First of all, we have to calculate the total number of orders, right? Then again, once we calculate the total number of orders, we will get the total numbers of orders. We take this measure, we consider this measure total number of orders. See, let me just do this first and then we will discuss. So we got this total number of orders. Let me put this under the field. So once we got the total number of orders, what we are going to do? We are just selecting the only the orders which are belongs to the clothing category. So what we need, what was my condition? I need to count total order for the clothing category. For that purpose, I need the total number of order counts. from the total number of order count, I am going to select the clothing categories count, right? So just now above only the total number of quantity. So I want to order for clothing. So again we have to go under the measure, create a new measure. See, as much as you can see. So once you start to create the measure, please try to create measure as many as you can, because measures are not going to allocate physically in your model. It will not going to create any space. It is not going to acquire any space in model. So model will not become heavy if you use a measure. So if you use a measure for each and everything, you will be saving this measure under the one roof. So further calculation, it will be very easier for you to select that particular measure and perform the calculation. So it will stop, or it will avoid the hodgepodge of your model, right? So now clothing orders, clothing orders, right? Orders is equals to calculate, right? Once you type the calculate, it asks the expression, right? And again the filter, right? So evaluate an expression in context modified by filter. Okay, so we know that filter context and your row context, right? So what we want, total number of orders, right? Comma category name, D product category name, right, is equals to code clothing. Make it complete. See, measure is created. I am just simply drag and drop this measure over here. Okay. So let me just total number of orders. Okay. So we'll convert this first. I don't want to see this. I just want to 25k is, I don't like 25k. I just go to the unit. If you do the none, so 25164 is total quantity, right? So instead of this, I'll choose the pie chart. It will reflect it. Yes. Then again, total number of. See, let me put this in focus mode, so you will get to know that. So see, the total number of orders is this much, 25164, 93.23, and total return quantity is 1828. See, now secondly, we have to calculate how many orders we have received on weekends. So that is the purpose. See, first of all, we calculate the total number of orders. After that, we have, sorry, it is not return quantity, sorry, mistakenly I took this. So we should take the clothing order quantity, right? So clothing order quantity. So what is our purpose is, we want to calculate the weekend orders. So how many orders was there on weekend? So according to that, company can allocate the total number of people over there. So they can deploy the right amount of employees on that day. So for that purpose, again we need to create a one measure. See, again new measure. Now we are calculating. What we are calculating? Total, sorry, how many orders we have received on the weekend, right? So we already discussed in previous video and we created one measure, right, about the weekend, how many orders we have received. Let's see, weekend orders, okay, is equals to calculate, again calculate. So this function is very important, you are going to use it a lot, right? Calculate total number of orders again, because we are going to use this total number of orders, and from the total number of orders we are going to select the weekends order, right? See, we already created weekends, right? If yes, then and then only show us, otherwise we don't want to see, right? Just press enter. See, I'm just taking this field and putting over here. See, so weekend orders, we can see the total number of weekend orders are 7039, and these are the total number of clothing orders, and these are the total number of orders, right? So from the total number of orders, we have received on the weekend 7039, and for the clothing order 6976. So see, so this is how we can create the measure, and this is how you can use the calculate function. So this is a very important function, and this is the beauty of DAX. It gives you the flexibility, right, for using the functions, right? I hope you got the idea. You